Hello everyone, we are doing this magic practice and it's day 12 today. Wow, we are doing great, isn't it? Thank you everyone who is listening and practicing this magic practice with me. We are creating magic life in the month of August, which is month of abundance. We all love to have abundance in every area of our life. Yeah. Day 12. Magical people who made a difference. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each one of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. It's by Albert Schweitzer, 1875 to 1965, Nobel Peace Prize winning medical missionary and philosopher. I'll read it again. It's all about magical people who made a difference. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each one of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Every one of us has received help, support, or guidance from other people at particular times in our life when we needed it most. Sometimes another person alters the course of our life through their encouragement, guidance, or just being there at the right time. And then life goes on, and we tend to forget those times when one person touched us or changed our life. Sometimes we don't even realize the impact a person had until well into the future. When you look back on your life and realize that a particular person was pivoted in magically changing the direction of your life for the better. We all have some people in our life. I can tell you my auntie, my dad's elder sister, my Boropishi, she is a big influencer in me, even though I didn't get her much. But whatever time I got in touch with her, and whatever I heard about her, I just tried to reconnect and try to understand through her life, whatever the struggles she went through, whatever the sufferings she went through. And I really learned a lot, I'm sure, more than her own children. That's what I feel. I don't know. That's a confession. Anyway, the person may have been a teacher or coach, an uncle, aunt, sibling, grandparent, or any family member. They may have been a doctor, nurse, or best friend. They may have been the person who introduced you to your current partner or to a particular interest that became one of the greatest passions. Maybe they were someone you didn't even know and they appeared in your life very briefly, performing a random act of kindness that touched you to the core. I'll tell you thing that I love to read books and I love these YouTube videos. And I really learned a lot from the books and YouTube videos. So these are my two best friends. Books, I love to go to the library. And these YouTube videos, there are so many people so many people expressed in these videos which are really life changing. Yes, for me, it's life changing. Some of the books, some of the videos changed my life from struggle and suffering to today, what I am today. That I'm sharing with everyone how it possible, because I was really struggling, I was really suffering, and I never thought of this, what I'm doing right now. Anyway, let's come to the point. It's now about the author who wrote this book. My grandmother gave me my love for books, cooking, and the countryside. By sharing her love of those things with me, all of them affected and changed the course of my life. Cooking became a passion of mine for over 20 years. My love of books eventually led to me become a writer, and my love of the countryside has influenced where I have lived throughout my life. My grandmother also disciplined me with a steel hand to say thank you. That's wonderful. At the time, I thought she was just teaching me to be polite. It was only later in my life I realized that teaching me to such the magic words was the greatest gift my grandmother ever gave me. She is not alive anymore, but I continue to be grateful to her for the huge influence she had on the course of my life. Thank you, Grandma. I just remembered about my grandparents, both sides, my mother's side and my dad's side. They really influenced me a huge lot. Today, you are going to think about the magical people who have impacted your life. Find a quiet place alone sometime during the day today. Sit down and think of 3 extraordinary people who have made a difference in your life. Once you have your 3 people, work with one person at a time and talk out loud to each person as though they were present, telling him or her the reasons why you are grateful to them and how they affected the course of your life. Make sure you do this magical practice with all 3 people in one session, because it will take your feeling of gratitude to a far deeper level. If you split up this magical practice throughout the day, you will not feel the same depth of gratitude nor receive the magical results. Here is an example of what you might say. So this is an example, I'm reading it. Sarah, I want to thank you for the time that you encouraged me to follow my heart. I was lost and confused that day, and your words touched me and lifted me out of despair. Because of what you said, I found the courage to follow my dream, and I moved to France to work as an apprentice chef. I am living my dream, and I couldn't be happier, all because of what you said to me that day. Thank you, Sarah. It's very important that you say the reasons why you are grateful, and you can't say too much. Instead, the more you say and the more you feel, the more amazing the results. You will see the magic explode into your life from doing this practice. It numbers among the most powerful acts of gratitude you can ever perform. If you are not in a position to talk out loud, then you can write down your words to each person and address them as though you are writing a letter to them. When you have completed this practice, you will feel a huge difference in the way that you feel. The evidence of gratitude's power working is always that first and foremost, it makes you happy. The secondary evidence of gratitude's power is that you attract wonderful things, and as if all of that wasn't enough, the happiness you feel after practicing gratitude also attracts more wonderful things which will make you even happier. That's the magic of life, and that's the magical power of gratitude. To be happy, we have to practice gratitude every single day, preferably every single moment. At least we should practice every single day if we can't do it every single moment. But as we practice more and more gratitude, we will be more and more happier in this life. And we are creating magic life. So magic practice number 12. Magical people who made a difference. Number 1, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessings as you can. I tell you every day that feeling is the most important part in this magical practice. To create magic, we have to feel magic. We have to feel more and more grateful to create that magic in our life. Find a quiet place alone sometime during the day and make a list of 3 people who made a difference in your life. Work through the list one person at a time, and while talking out loud, tell each person the reason why you are grateful for them and exactly how they affected the course of your life. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic word, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So thank you everybody. Thank you for practicing and listening this magic practice with me. I'm really grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you again, and practice this magical practice to create a magical life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.